Hello, you've joined Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. This is the Archie Luxury channel with the Pontiff. And today we're discussing why Trump will be a great president. And I got to tell you, I was very humbled by Trump's speech. His speech and on the election night and his speech to Barack Obama were very, very moving things. And I got to tell you, so many people were worried he's a madman at the wheel. Well, I kind of think the humility and the grace which Trump has shown himself in recent time has really impressed me. Mr. Suckerhorn, today's live show is why Trump will be a great president. And I just wanted to recap on what you said there. You said Trump had great humility when he's had some meetings with Obama. Trump said the meeting could have lasted 10 minutes. It lasted for an hour and a half, and it could have gone for many hours more. This is what Trump said. Very inspiring what Trump has said. How do you feel about the Trumpster? Is he going to be a great president?
It will certainly go down in history. You know, as he's created history from the point of view that he is not a professional politician. He hasn't been in, politics before, so he will have a very rapid learning curve as far as
Trump was actually a Democrat for many years. Did you know that?
Yes, yeah, that's all right.
And Reagan was another good president who was also a former Democrat.
Yes, that's correct. But Reagan had experience of being the governor of California.
Yes.
He was in politics. He was, active within his career. Within the film industry politically. He was. I think he's always, had that slant to him. Reagan.
I don't know if you remember this, but Reagan used to run the General Electric. He used to have the General Electric discussions, and he was a very, very smart man, Reagan. I really got a lot of respect for Reagan.
Oh, very, very shrewd operator. There's no question about that. I've heard, reading in the press recently, they say, like we've got contenders for, 2020 is Obama's wife. And I think someone said, The Rock, that American actor, I'm not sure what his name is, he's been in several movies, he may have a possible chance of, running for a future president of America.
I would like to see a female president. I would like to see a female president.
Would you? I wouldn't. No.
Remember in the 70s, that lady, Fiera. What was that? 70s? Remember that lady, that 70s, she was, remember that lady, Fiera? What was her name? That contender. What's that lady? That Fiera.
You got me.
Sorry?
We get any help? Got any help from the audience?
That 70s Fiera. Who was that lady? She was a Democrat. What the fuck was her name? You remember that lady? She was. I'm a huge fan of Mary Tyler Moore.
Someone said Geraldine Ferreira.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah, that's right.
You'll have to enlighten me on that, lady.
Well, she was sort of a what could you say about Geraldine Ferreira? She was an American attorney, a Democratic politician, and she was the first female vice president candidate for a major political party.
Yeah, and where did she go?
Well, it kind of, I don't know what happened with her.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not that au fait with, I know nothing of that woman. Her name's certainly new to me. Excuse my ignorance.
Yeah, she's quite a
You know?
good-looking bird, actually.
Yeah, that helps. Good looks helps if if you're a shield, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. That they had it. They ran against Mondale, and Fiera were the team, and they were defeated by President Reagan and Vice President George W. Bush, George H.W. Bush.
Yeah, well, no, yeah. Nobody ever remembers second, do they? Nobody ever remembers the second prize in the Olympic Games. Who runs second?
Yeah.
People remember winners.
Oh,
There's no second.
she was okay. She wasn't a loser. I wouldn't say that. She did very well.
Yeah, well, she's got me. You got me there, mate. Yeah.
Trumpster.
I noticed that there was... Go on.
Trumpster is going to be great for many countries. He believes in protectionism. That's a left-wing concept. Protectionism. That's not a right-wing concept, John, is it?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought Maynard Keynes, John Maynard Keynes, who was, possibly the greatest, of the world's economists. He was a great advocate for, protectionism in within an economy. He sort of, stipulated it was almost necessary, as a stabilizing factor, as a buffer, for economies. I think, from my knowledge of studying economics, that was the case. It's sometimes needed,
John,
protectionism.
John, I think the cigar has absolutely had it. I can't find my roach clip.
You use roach clips for smoking, not fucking cigars.
You do. You use a roach clip.
Yeah, for smoking marijuana, not cigars.
These are fucking expensive fuckers, John. You don't understand how much these cigars cost, John. You've obviously 30 bucks, 40 bucks.
40 bucks. Yeah, it's very nice. Someone to send you that. Very nice indeed. Lovely.
Let me just put this in the garden. You keep talking, Jono. You keep talking. Talk.
Make my watch collection great again. Buy a Squale. Make my correction, make my watch. That's a good statement.
You guys okay?
Fire them at me, gentlemen. I'm willing to answer. What do we got? Questions. I don't know anything about that lady, Paul mentioned before. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't interact there. Any questions for Suckhorn? Within reason. Fire away, gentlemen. Yeah, well, maybe you're right, Mr. Rothschilds. Oh, he's back.
He's back. Fuck me dead. That cigar. Holy shit.
What, did you go after the big spit or something, did you?
I'm just floating around my studio here. The compact organic studio. I'm floating around in it, John.
What's it? Archie is Jewish. You're not Jewish, are you?
I wish I was. I love the Jewish people. What's wrong with Jewish people? I love the Jewish people, John. I love Jewish music. I love the Jewish dedication to business. I wish I was Jewish, John. I've always had a soft spot for the Jewish cause. And
I'd love to meet a Jewish plumber. Wouldn't you? You ever met a Jewish plumber?
Jesus was a Jewish carpenter. Jesus was a Jewish carpenter.
Yeah, and then what happened to him? They crucified him, didn't they? Oh my God. John, where does your name originate from? Pope, many people in my era in the 50s and early 60s were given the name John. It was from the Pope. You know, it was a very popular name. And I don't know how many kids aren't named John nowadays.
I think they're talking about the sucker horn bit. They're talking about the sucker horn.
Oh, sucker horn. Oh, when I started YouTube, I wanted some sort of identity, and I thought of a name. I thought, oh, I could call myself Little Tick Kitty Paw. Yeah, but I thought, no, that's a bit rough.
It's very rough, John. You've never done anything dodgy. You never did anything dodgy. You're one of the coolest guys I ever met.
No, that's not one of my capers, so I changed it. It's better in Thai. You know, it's a great name in Thai. Nomlek Gingador. The Little Tit Suckerhorn. my mates laugh at that name when I tell them in Thailand. You know, they always get a laugh.
John.
German, close.
Yeah, so I got nothing. Why do people say Jewish is bad? What's wrong with being Jewish? Is that a negative? Are they trying to have a go at me, or what are they trying to say? I got many Jewish friends. I got many Jewish friends. Thank you.
Don't go towards religion. You'll never win. It's not a good subject to discuss. No, I don't live in Brisbane. I live in Melbourne.
Hey, I got 1 minute.
No worries. No worries. We've got a phone call coming. No, Brisbane is a long way away from Melbourne. I don't know how many, 1,000 kilometres away. Yeah, it's a long way. Well, 600 to Sydney. Yeah, it'd be 1,000 kilometres away, 900 kilometres away. Nowhere near each other. We've got a phone call. Archie's going. He's answering that. Question, gentlemen. Time for drinks, lad. That's a good, good suggestion, Mr. Thomas. Good suggestion indeed. Where are we going? Hello, we're missing. Oh, please, gentlemen. Don't get. Giving you some questions, and I'll try and answer. Who's this old fucking Clark, Mr. Grim Bubbles? Well, I don't know who you are, son, but your name is the first time I've seen it appear on the channel. I've been around a little while. I don't know who you are, but see if you can do what I do, pal. What watch am I wearing? Same as usual. Long jeans, Agassiz. 1,600. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. 1,667 kilometres from Melbourne to Brisbane. Christ, is that far? Long way, gentlemen. You wouldn't want to walk it, would you? Where do I get my suits? I get them made in Bangkok. I get my suits tailor-made in Bangkok. Every time I go there, I got a new suit. Are you MG Toe, Mr. Sucker? No, I'm married. I'm married. It took me 51 years, to find 53 years to find my partner in life. But as far as being men going their own way, I can't say that if I'm in a marital relationship with a child. And that, so I couldn't put my hand up for that one. I've been divorced once. I've been married twice to 2 Thai women. I've lived with 3 or 4 women for at least 2 or 3 years of my life. So I suppose that you can say that's being equivalent to being married. I didn't put a ring on their finger, but I've had 2 Thai wives. I'm currently still married, and that'll last. I've got a great wife. She's a great chick. She takes care of me, and she puts up with my idiosyncrasies. I love her very much. She's a great chick. You've met her, Paul?
Yeah, she's a lovely woman. I really like
Haven't
your
you?
wife. She's beautiful. She's a lovely woman, John. You're a
Yes.
very lucky man.
She's got the most beautiful, charming smile. You know, like she smiles at you and most blokes melt. You know.
And she loves that that Rolex I sold you, John.
She never got it off her wrist when we go out the door.
Yeah, she loves that watch.
She loves it. Wore it everywhere in Thailand.
Yeah.
You know? Wore it everywhere in Thailand. Didn't go out of the room without her watch on.
No, that's
you know,
right,
she loved
John.
that. And it's it's a lovely conservative Rolex for a woman, that isn't it? It's not
John,
overstated. You know,
John, that was a fucking
nice
bargain. That was a bargain. Do you understand that? That was a fucking bargain, that watch.
Well, not a matter of being a bargain or anything, but it's lovely. You know,
Sapphire crystal ladies Rolex. Fuck.
You know, she likes it. You know, like I couldn't get it. You know, like you said, try and get it back. Yeah, well, you try and get it back. You wouldn't have a chance in Hades. You know, like she loves the thing. You know, she loves it.
We just got to get a Rolex for you, John. You got to get a Rolex for you. That's what we need to do.
With respect, I don't like name brands on anything. You know, if I, you know, go and buy a pair of Levi jeans or something, the first thing I'll do after I wash them is take the tag off.
Mm.
You know, I don't like, you know, name brand things, or, you know, like I would never own a Louis Vuitton bag. You know, like it's just not my way. I don't like, you know, attaching to to named items. You know, to me that cuts no ice. You know, like there's no point of having an Yves Saint Laurent suit on if it doesn't fit properly. You know, it's going to cost you $3 or $4 grand or something. I'd rather go to Bangkok and have one made to measure.
Yes.
You know, that's my way. It's not a matter of the money. It's I just don't like name branded things. Maybe there's a contradiction on. I like Jaguar cars. I like driving a Jaguar car, but that's a man and his relationship to his vehicle. And that's something very special. I like my Jags, but as far as wearing a flash suit or
you always wear flash suits, John.
No, they're not flash suits. They're well tailored, but they're not they're not overly expensive or anything like that.
How much gold do you wear, John? How much gold do you wear? How much gold do you wear?
What now? Oh, hang on. What? There's 1, 2, 3. I've got maybe 5 ounces of pure gold on.
You're a classy chap, John.
What 5 ounces of what? 1,600? What's that? What's that? What's 5 1,600s? 8. That's right, isn't it? 8 grand of scrap. Yeah, get you back and forth to Thailand a few times. Yeah, that's just a scrap.
I got to tell you, John, I really miss Thailand. I had a great time with you. I'm just sad that we're not planning our next trip.
Oh yeah, well, there's no need to book one just yet to Thailand. Yeah, I'm seriously going to go over there next year. In the next 12 months, I'll be going back for sure. For sure.
I love Thailand, John.
Yeah,
I gotta love hate. Sometimes you love Thailand, then you hate it when you live there. Then you go back, and I still love Thailand. I really miss it, John.
Oh, most people only see Bangkok or Chiang Mai or go down to Pattaya or something like that. That's not the real Thailand. No, that's Yeah, that's not the real Thailand. That's that's just for the tourists. You remember that little place where we went and had a feed down by the river? Marky was
Yes.
there, down by the. It was rough as guts, wasn't it? But we had a good feed there, and that's the sort of the real Thailand. Look, we were the only Aussies in the joint. We were the only white men in the joint anywhere to be seen, weren't we? That was nothing flash there, but the food was nice. It wasn't expensive.
Yes, that's correct. That was a great, John. We had a lot of great times we spent together there. I really enjoyed. I think
one of the nicest days was by the pool at that Ceylon Serene Hotel. Now that first day when we met up, and we're all by the pool, and we're having a drink, and my missus went down the street and got a feed for us. Got some little nibblies for us, and we're having a swim and smoke and a drink. That was nice there. That was a nice afternoon, wasn't it? Company was nice.
Yes, it was. John, that was a highlight of the trip, John. And
it was a lovely afternoon. Little boy in the pool, we're all having a swim, and it was very nice indeed. Very relaxing. Very relaxing indeed.
Yeah, no, John, it was amazing times we had together. It was. You
ever been to Phuket?
No, never been there, John. Never.
Don't bother. It's full of Australians. The Australian holiday isle. Phuket. Very expensive too. Much more expensive than Bangkok.
Was that right?
Very expensive. Very expensive. Like bowling, Phuket's, almost, twice the price of what is in Bangkok.
Because Bangkok's not that cheap anymore.
No, it's not that. It's not. Yeah, it's not that. It's not expensive either. No, it's transport's a lot cheaper. To get around. It's a lot cheaper to get around. Food's not that much more expensive, really. Clothing's not that much more expensive.
Perfume's expensive. Perfume's expensive.
Always has been.
Very expensive stuff, John.
Always has been expensive relatively in Thailand. Oh, Jesus. Who's this Machiavelli, lie sucks. Machiavelli lie sucks. It's so easy to get women there. What's his special subject? The obvious. Christ. You got to forget. Don't forget, Thai women don't give it away for nothing. That's the thing which I do respect about Thai women. They're about the only women in the world that that won't give their cunt away for nothing. Western women certainly do. But a real Thai woman won't. I suppose it's smart, really. I suppose it's smart. Mr. Colby's on. I certainly would agree. He'd confirm what I was saying. Is there good fishing? Is there good fishing in Thailand? Yeah, apparently there is. I mean, actual fishing. It's.
Well, I went on the riverboat ride. There's a lot of fish there too. You could easily.
Yeah, the catfish outside the temples.
Yeah.
The big catfish outside. Yeah, they're sacred. You don't catch them.
Oh, you're not allowed to eat them.
Yeah, you eat them. You can eat them, but you don't throw in a line to catch them. They're the temple fish. They're there for the temple. You don't drop a line in there. Don't drop a line in there at the temple.
I see. Got you. So, John, it's
God, it's funny cunts.
Yes. It's I tell you what, the Archie Luxury racehorse is doing well. What were you saying about the Archie Luxury racehorse?
She's got a run on Sandown on Wednesday.
Okay, is that a good thing, John? Tell me, I'm not a horsing man.
Oh, it's kicking up. It's going to a, it's coming into a city track now, but it's got good form, and it's got a 4 and a 3 to won its last start. Came in from 13s to 9 to 2s. The only thing I got against is a 3-year-old gelding. That might be, it's like a 17-year-old kid,
okay.
Going to start, play footy against an experienced footballer in their 30s or something, or 20s. So, they're still just learning. They give it a chance. Nasty vinyl cunt asked me if I've ever been to Laos. Yeah, I've been to Laos. Been to Vientiane a couple of times. That's where
Did you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful, Vientiane. Actually, you ask, you go to Thailand, you say to blokes, where are the most beautiful women in the world? And they'll say, oh, Thailand, beautiful women in Thailand. You ask a Thai bloke, where are the most beautiful women in the world? They'll say Puying Lao Vientiane. The women from Vientiane in Laos. They've got very white, pale skin, most of them, and high foreheads, high cheekbones. Yes, they are very beautiful from Vientiane. My wife's, she was born there. She had a Thai father and a Lao mother, but there was a little bit of a problem. A little bit of a problem in 1959, and a bit of unreported history in the world, but the Yanks razed Vientiane to the ground in those times, and justifiably so, because they were selling guns to the Viets. At those stages, all the guns, that came into Vietnam, were through Laos. The Yanks fixed that up. Good luck to them for it too, for mine. But they're a little bit ruthless. But both her parents were killed at the time, and she had and she was bayoneted. She had 2 belly buttons, but she had a bayonet shoved into her as a 3-month-old kid, and a Thai soldier picked her up and adopted her into his family.
Oh, you're joking?
No, that's fair dinkum. That's fair dinkum.
Fuck.
He adopted her into his family, but she ran away when she was 13 or something. I think he was touching her up. But she survived on a rat cunning in Bangkok for a dozen years before I met her. She had her head screwed on. No social security in Bangkok. No social security there. You got to be smart to survive there.
How did she acquire her farmland?
What, my first wife or my second wife?
Are you talking about the first or the second?
First wife I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry.
First wife. Well, had my wife acquire her land from her father.
I don't know. I thought I got it confused. Okay.
Yeah, but to answer that question, my wife got her land from her father. Her father was what they call a Puyai Barn. I suppose it's equivalent to your local mayor. Where you have in your community. But he was well educated and a teacher, and he was the leader of their community for many years. He gave a lot back to society. Her family's well respected where she comes from. To be a Puyai Barn is a very well respected position in Thailand.
Oh, I see. It's like a local government official, isn't it?
Exactly, Paul. Exactly.
I see. That's so interesting, John. It's a very, very interesting thing. And John, John, it's been great having you on the show here. We might wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, good luck under the new president. It's going to be a while before he takes over. But
yeah, good luck to Trump for mine. I wish him all the best. Chance. Yeah, and I hope all Americans, give the bloke a chance. He can't make it any worse than what it is, can he?
No. Look, Obama had problems. He could never get anything through the Senate. See, Trump has got his numbers in all spots, so he should be able to achieve a lot of things. He should be able to get a lot of things through the House.
Yeah, good luck to him. Good luck to him. Sort of, he might bring a breath of fresh air, because no one could deny that he has a very fine business acumen. He's been a very successful businessman, and he might be able to bring a little bit of that to the nature of politics in America. Good luck to him for mine. We'll see how he goes. And it is democracy. So give the bloke a break. Let's see what he can do.
John, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much, and see you later, fuckers.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Steve.